Okay, we're live on Facebook and we are live on Instagram. Hey everyone, it's Friday at 1 and that means we are doing another live style session. Woo! Last month was the month of style where every Friday I did a free live class and then everybody liked them so much, myself included, decided to just keep this trend going. We're just going to do lives on Friday at 1. So I'm coming up with a bunch of different topics. Again, if you have any ideas for topics that you want me to talk about, drop them in the comments, send me an email, whatever. Gotta keep this crazy train going, y'all. It's going to be fun. So I'm actually really excited. Hello, everyone. I'm actually really excited about this week's topic because I've just been super inspired by all of the sense of community that has been happening in my 30-day outfit challenge last month. That challenge is now over, so the group is like, we're dormant until we do another challenge. But just seeing all of the energy and the support and just all of the positivity was like super inspiring for today's topic. And then the cart closed for PSU last week, and then all of the new people that are in PSU, and everyone's rocking and rolling in that community. And like, I don't know, I think maybe with my old age, I'm getting like more sensitive and corny or something, because every time I see these women posting and supporting each other and being just awesome, I literally like have to like fight back tears. I'm like, Lauren, are you like crying at your desk because people are being nice to each other? But it's true. So the name of this week's live is Ending the Mean Girls Era Through the Power of Style. Because I've seen this happen, and just so recently too. And it's just, woo! It's blowing my mind. So I like movies. I like movies a lot. And in fact, I've got like my top 3. Wizard of Oz. Wizard of Oz started my love affair with shoes and fashion, which I've talked about before. I had my own pair of ruby slippers, and I had to hold my leg up in all of the photos, so my shoes were included. So that was super impactful in my life. Zoolander, also a favorite movie. I watched Zoolander pretty much every night while I was in college. My second year of college, my brother went to my same school, and we got an apartment together. So me and my brother lived together, and it would be like 3 in the morning, and I'd wake up to get water, and he'd be up. He's like, "Do you want to watch Zoolander?" I'm like, "Yeah." So we would watch Zoolander like nonstop. So yes, is this a school for ants? That's right. That's right. We would watch it literally every day. Whole entire movie memorized. My brother even drew with icing the Zoolander movie cover on a cake. It looked so ridiculous. It didn't even look like Zoolander. You had to like turn your head to the side. But that was like my love for that. And then the next movie that I fell in love with was Mean Girls. I loved Mean Girls. I loved Lindsay Lohan. It was like the best. And at that time, I was a much different Lauren than I am today. Frankly put, I was an asshole. I was not a great role model or person back in those days. But I loved like living movies. You know, I mean, I watched Zoolander every freaking day. Lifted up my leg for pictures because of my shoes. So I kind of like found myself living in this kind of mean girl persona where I thought it was like normal and acceptable to be like, that outfit's disgusting. You know, like I was very mean when it came to judging people's style, just judging people in general. Like I said, I was an asshole, and it seemed normal. And I don't know where I got this learning. Maybe it's movies, maybe it's just the environment that I kind of came up in around like women in the workplace and supporting other women. But I really thought that if someone were more stylish than me, like that just wasn't an option. Like I didn't like you if you were more stylish, if you were skinnier, like if you're more successful. It was very much like, if you have it, that means I can't have it. So I don't want you to have it. And if you do have it, I'm going to be like, those shoes are stupid anyways. So like I said, I was a jerk, and it just seemed like that's the way that it is. I never understood the notion at that time of like women supporting women, women really lifting each other up, because if we're all up and we're all feeling good, it's just more positive as a whole, and that you can feel really good if you are positive and supporting someone else. It doesn't take away from you. It actually only enhances you. So from, years of like working on myself and improving myself and getting out of like Lauren's an asshole mode, I've really learned that just there's enough like goodness to go around, and why not actually spread that? So what I've been seeing inside of the private Facebook groups for the challenge, for PSU, the way that I treat my clients, the way that I treat strangers, it really changes the way you feel, and it changes the way that they feel in a very powerful way that I think has this great effect that just kind of spreads. So I was working with one client. She's a very successful doctor turned entrepreneur. We worked together, I styled her, and I'm always like, I get jazzed like during a fitting. I'm like, oh my God, look at your butt, it looks amazing, you look so hot, you're cool as shit, because I'm like, I'm in that moment, I'm feeling it. And she just felt so good about like getting positive reinforcement around her looks. I just didn't think of anything of it during the fitting. But she wrote me an email a couple weeks later and was like, my life has changed tremendously. She was like, people are complimenting me on my looks. And she's like, that's never happened to me ever in my life. She's like, I'm not kidding. I'm not like being dramatic. I've never received a compliment on the way that I look. And when she said that, I was like, man, that sucks. Like, that sucks. And it made me want to make sure that people felt that way and made sure that people got that compliment. So, through the 30-day outfit challenge, there was hundreds of women in the group posting photos of their outfits, and just the rush of people that were like, oh my God, you look amazing, work those shoes, you look fantastic. And once the challenge ended, people were like really sad that it was over, and they were writing like, you don't understand how impactful this past 30 days was, that I was able to leave the house with more confidence, better self-esteem. Everything in my life felt better because I kind of had that support. And it's not even about like requiring outside validation to feel good about yourself, although it may sound that way. It's like we're all people that have just so many different things going on in our orbit. It's like you're worried about your body, you're worried about your skin, you're worried about your family. Oh my God, am I going to get this job? Am I going to make rent this month? Like whatever craziness is going on in your orbit, just having that little bit of enforcement based on like how you're looking and carrying yourself, it changes everything. So I was getting reports from women that are like, God, it just really made a huge difference in my life. And I was like, you know what? We need to start a movement where we are paying women compliments constantly. So I want to challenge everyone who's watching this live or watching the replay. Compliment one person a day. Bonus points if it's a stranger. Even if you think like, maybe not everything's working over here. Maybe someone you want to like push down a flight of stairs. Give them a compliment because you're going to feel better and they're going to feel better. Today, I posted on my Instagram stories. I'm walking on the sidewalk. It's a 3-lane sidewalk. Okay, there's like 3 distinctive lanes to walk. And this lady was like right behind me, like walking so close that I could like feel her breath on my neck. And I'm just like, what is going on? She's like, can you move so I can get around you? Honey, there's multiple lanes on the sidewalk. So like people like that you just want to like knock the hell out, just take that moment and be like, that's a beautiful pair of shoes you have on. And just smile and be about your freaking day. I challenge everyone to just try that and see how your life improves, and just know that their life is improving too. But you won't know how they feel because they're strangers, you don't know them, but you're going to know how you feel. So I've just been floored. Like I said, the 30-day outfit challenge floored me. All the women inside of PSU, I love you ladies so hard that it hurts. But, you know, one girl posted we're doing a selfie challenge. It's the beginning part of the process to kind of assess where you are in your style. You know, it seems like, oh, whatever, selfies. It's actually a very super deep exercise that really uncovers a lot of hidden insecurities. It allows you to look at the perception that other people have on you, how you feel. It's very powerful. So one girl posted, like, I work in tech, and I just have come to wear, like, hoodies and jeans every day, and I feel blah. And she's like, I feel really self-conscious, like, even posting this. And it wasn't a matter of, like, a fake thing where everyone's like, girl, that hoodie's fly. Like, we're not being fake. But just being like, you know what, I get it. I support you. I've been in that situation before. Let me offer you some positive advice or feedback or just something that makes her feel good. Like, you look beautiful. You're going to look awesome when you transform and you get out of that rut. So I just love the energy that's happening right now with women around style. I think it's really great. I actually want to read this. I got my little laptop here. This was posted in the outfit challenge, and I'm just like, this is power. Style is power. Okay, Lauren, this challenge has been an amazing experience. I've enjoyed being part of this wonderful supportive community. The messages of support from the ladies in this group have helped me more than you know during this period of the hurricane. Seeing your smiling faces gave me welcome moments during this challenging time. My family and I were able to get through the storm without damage, but others in my beloved city and state did not fare as well. We're still waiting, she's talking about the river, still waiting for like more shit to go down. I won't read like the whole message. This may be the end of the challenge, but the spirit of the community will always be with me. Thank you for such a wonderful experience. What? Do you see why I'm like crying at my desk all the time? That is how powerful it is to like not be a mean girl and a hater when it comes to style. Like, you don't know what other people are going through. So if you can just give that like little bit of something to someone else, it's very, very impactful. So look, I'm getting all misty over here just thinking about it. So style has a ripple effect is the point. It's not only dressing better for yourself, which you know I've talked about that 1,000 times, and I'll talk about it 1,000 more times. The way that you're putting clothes on your body is affecting the way you carry yourself, your career, your social life, your love life. It has that effect. But also the way that you react to other people's style has an even greater effect than you might ever imagine. So instead of looking at this girl's selfie and being like, she always posting selfies, look at those shoes, I don't really like them. Or, you know what, I'll just pass by this thing on my Facebook feed, like whatever. But taking the time to be like, you look great. Helped her through a hurricane, okay? So anyone who's saying fashion is stupid, I dare you to say that to me right now. I dare you. Okay, so that's the lesson. Short and sweet this week. Be nice. Don't be a jerk. Lauren had a jerk period. She got through it. Be good to other people. And let's do the challenge of complimenting at least one person a day. Bonus points if it's a stranger. And, you know, report back. I'd love to hear about it. Tag me or DM me, because it might be like a jerky move to be like, oh, I was nice today. Check it out. But I do like to hear these stories, so you can DM me the positive experience that has come from that. So speaking of support, I gotta I gotta put in a little plug here for myself. If you want to support my channel and the work that I do as a stylist, you know, I provide a lot of free content and information on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and I love doing it. Trust me, I'm not like opening like a freaking GoFund Lauren thing. That's not where this is headed. But I did just launch my new book, The Style Solution, 30 Days to Your Signature Style. And it is a workbook. So if you're expecting like a novel that you sit down with, you know, on a Saturday morning with your cup of tea, it's not that type of get down. Okay? That is not what it is. It is a workbook. So if you want to work towards improving your style, if you want to go through a transformation over the next month so you feel better about yourself, more confident, so you can radiate that good energy and pass it on to other people, this is the book. This is the book. I'm so proud of it. I'm so excited about it. I actually worked on it last night. I was cutting out pictures for the little mood board section. I was putting stickers in it. So the book has instructions, like once you order it, you get the color copy and you get the black and white copy, because I know some people like don't really want to print out a color version because it can get expensive or it can take up all of your ink. So there's also a black and white version. So when you buy it, you get the file and you print it out, you hole punch it, and you put it in like a cute little binder. You can also get it spiral bound. I've done that too. But I like the idea of like putting it in a binder, and the reason that I didn't make it like a digital thing to fill out, like my designer was like, should we make it, you know, so you can fill it out like some of your other downloads that you give your clients? I was like, nah. Like, I want this to be something where you can really like go back to kind of like that childhood feeling of like getting out the glue and the scissors and the markers and the, you know, all that stuff, and just kind of have time for yourself. Like, I remember when I was in my don't be an asshole mode, part of my, the work that I did on myself was actually like kind of getting in touch, and like now we're going super next level. You know, these Fridays, you don't know what's going to come out. You just don't know. I went super like next level, kind of like getting in touch with my inner child, and I was coloring. And this was before adult coloring books were cool. They didn't exist yet. I had to go to like a freaking Kmart and like find coloring books and like crayons and markers. It was a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer coloring book. That was my first one. And just like getting in tune with just like taking time for me and doing something fun, and really just like not being so serious and not making everything like it's this massive assignment with a deadline and I have to be perfect. So I love just having that experience of just like kind of being a kid. And that's what I wanted to do with this workbook, by forcing you guys to actually print it out, put it in a binder, and just like get loose with it. Write with your crappy handwriting, don't make it perfect with typing, and really start to uncover like what your style is. And ask yourself these hard questions about your goals, about what you like and what you don't like. It's my whole system in this really fun workbook. But to do that kind of serious work paired with like the fun of doing it in like a purple marker and like putting crazy stickers on it. So, you know, that book is available right now. I'll pop the link on this post or in the comments. It's in the link on my profile for my Instagram page if you're watching on Instagram. So if you want to support Lauren and all that she does, because I got to keep the lights on here, people, so I can keep giving you free content, a good way to do it is to buy my new book, and then we both win, right? You're supporting, helping a girl out, and you're getting a fun time with fashion. And if you already have the book, or if you're about to get it, take pictures of your printout and either post it on social and I'll repost you, or email me the picture and I'll share it, you know, on my social media. I just think that would be fun, and I'm just curious, and then I would love to give you a little shout on my social media. So see, everybody wins. It's all about everybody winning. That's the theme here. No more mean girls. Everyone's nice and sweet and giving and receiving. It's fantastic. So happy Friday, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Next Friday, I am going to be out of town. I'm going to a really cool entrepreneur conference in San Diego, so I'm unsure on if I'll be able to go live or not. Probably not, because I'll probably be listening to like the masters speak. Tony Hawk is speaking and doing a skateboarding thing. I could be skateboarding with Tony Hawk, so I might not be able to chill with y'all live, but definitely the week after, the topic is going to be taking action. No one can change your style but you. And this is all about taking control of your life, your style, your destiny. Stop waiting around for everyone else to fix your problems and fix your style. Take an active role in your life. So the next time we're live, that's going to be the topic. Going forward, I think I'm going to do a topic on beauty and how that ties into your personal style. So we have some fun things happening. So keep tuning in every week at 1. Thank you so much and have a wonderful